right now. That's what, like the drive-through, I see like Wendy's or something has 40 cars in it. And I'm like, is that what we need to be seeing? I don't know. Like,
I feel like, sadly enough, the government may have been aligning with those were the people the president invited in for the meetings to talk about how to help combat the issues. I feel like those people are not taking extra precautions, even when they say they do. Those are the people that are pissed that they're having to work because they have to work to make the rents and things of that nature. And I feel like they're not going to go the extra mile to go the cleanliness route. Like no one's going, they're not washing their hands after every time they do a food exchange. They're probably still taking cash. They're probably still taking cards where there's just like this. So I'm going to stay away from it. And Popeyes is the only one that I will back fast food wise. But I mean, they're still going strong, and I won't say anything ill about Popeyes ever. So if I had to guess, Popeyes is probably doing once-overs. You know, every time you clean or every time they serve, they probably clean everything now.
Well, the one at Wolfs is like they since I opened the Wolfs Tailor, they have forever had this banner out for hiring. I was like, I wonder if I gotta stop there pretty soon. I might have to go like finally see like, are you still hiring? Like, I don't know. Like Popeyes is legit though. There's no. It's some things are just like necessity, right? I mean,
that is an essential company. Like when Hancock almost closed down the weed in the liquor shops, had he closed down Popeyes, we'd really had an issue here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in Denver the rest of the day, so I'm probably going to call like it's Grabowski's, right? In the source.
Oh, dude.
I love those dudes. That's been my favorite for a while now. We've been every like time we do like something for the staff over here, we've been ordering that. I love that reunion bread still going. Because you know, watching his energy and our energy around bread is so inspiring. Like,
dude, bread's so good.
Bread's so, dude, what do you need? That's what you need to eat right now is like our sourdoughs and what we've been accomplishing, even through this, because we've been bulking and doing higher production. So we've created more sourdough and we created like out of that. You said, what are we learning right now? I don't know that. I mean, Reunion, Babette's, Moxie, we have some really good bread. And I can for sure say that for the first time since we opened dry storage that we can hang with the best of them right now. It's taken us a while to figure out bread because we're chefs. We're like cooks, and bread has been one of those things, but we put together a team. Jeb Brickell is an animal, of course, crazy pedigree in pastry. And, you know, but he spent his entire time, if you're at 11 Madison Park or you're wherever, Atera, Blanca, all the places he's worked, like heirloom grain wasn't necessarily a part of that, right? For a while. Now I think everybody's looking at it, but it's been fun getting his brain around these heirloom grains and then looking at our breads now and just the whole team. Jeez, dude, it's like, I mean, bread is life, bro.
Dude, bread is
really,
life.
really good.
And there's not a better time. So for those that are listening and wondering, Kelly will be back in action soon. You mentioned when we were talking on the phone, and I won't hold you too much longer, but you mentioned something about pop-ups. So will we be able to see Josh and the boys doing some genius on the road, or will we be doing maybe some pop-up Zaz or breads to rock?
Yeah. So right now we're trying to, again, minimize our footprint, but still provide, you know, guests. So we're looking at like 2 to 3 days where we would activate. So first will be Boulder campus. We're going to have sort of combined dry, what you might pick up there in terms of bread and flour and stuff, over to Basta. So this would be sold through Talk, our reservation system. So going a little more pre-order and not order on the fly. I mean, dude, last Saturday, we were cranking. I mean, the community has been incredible up in Boulder and really everywhere. But like, you know, it took us 8 to 10 employees on site to pull off these services. And I'm like, no, let's chill out on that. I can get a lot done with 3 or 4, knowing again that all 12 are taken care of our employees and doing it in a better way. So that means more pre-sale. So like, I'm just going to go in, I'm picking up the Carter Country short ribs. I would throw those short ribs on a menu that you can pre-order along with a few pizzas. And then we're going to sell the bread and we're going to sell the flour. And then we're going to sell a bread survival kit, which in our mind right now, that's really good butter, really good marmalade that Chef Jeb made, and then 2 avocados, right? So that's like a bread survival kit. And then the flour would come with starter, some butter. And then the guys, Colton and our bakers, they're going to throw out like 3 recipes for like pancake, cookie, and bread for people to bake at home. So you kind of just have that little tiny larder. It's not an expanded larder. We were doing a lot of dry, we were selling sugar. We were selling everything. Right now, it's really going to come whittle down to what we think that people need the most, which would be, again, the bread, the flour, small consolidated menu that we sell on Talk. Once that is set in place in Boulder, then we'll bring that back to probably bring Bruto and Wolfs in combination for pickups in Sunnyside at Wolfs. It's a little more, neighborhood. People can wheel in and out of there pretty easily. So, and we have all the wood fire power with the charcoal power. I mean, that kitchen is an engine. It's a small kitchen, but it's an engine to be able to do some good things. So that's when we'll bring it back. And then outside of that, we'll spend the other 2 days, 3 days, some combination thereof, really tapping into these efforts from, for supplying these meals for frontline workers. So my goal is a couple days for the public and a couple days for people who need it the most. Yeah, exactly. So that's our goal. We'll see. As you know, it changes every day. So, but like I said, we can control what we can control right now. And the best choice for me this week was to give our workers who have been pivoting, giving them a little break, making sure they're safe, making sure they're comfortable. And the reaction was mixed. A lot of our employees were like, please, the second I can come back and cook right now, I want to cook. And then we had others that were like, I really need to take a breath right now for my brain, for my health, for my mental health. They wanted to be kind of pulled out of the front lines, and we saw a mix. And so what this did was give us an opportunity to sort of,
breathe,
see who wanted to take that. Because a lot of people, I got 3 or 4 texts this morning, even though it's crazy for what they're having to go through in terms of applying, and then the assistance we're getting from them, from our partners and our investors, and what we're kicking in for them. And, but even despite all of that, I got so many thank yous of just like, thanks for making the next right thing. And that's what keeps me, feeling sane right now, is when they're like, man, I could have been working for any company right now, but what we've done to take this step to get them what they need and then pull back has been our strategy. And now, like I said, we were one of the first to get out there and start curbside and online. Now I think we're one of the first to pull back and be like, we're stopping, and
we'll see
to rethink, but we never stop. My brain, we're not going to stop. We're going to.
I love it.
No,
Well, Chef, I appreciate everything you do for not only us and the public, but for what you're about to be doing for the frontline guys. I know they'll be appreciative for the dankness that you will be delivering for our followers and listeners. Don't be shy. Go check out Kelly's and for all of their stuff. You have the Basta Boulder, you have Wolfs Tailor Denver, you have Bruto Denver, you have dry storage, which I would recommend definitely be following the dry storage, because that stuff will be the most readily accessible for the public. So by being up to date on what's being dropped, what's available, where they are, all that information, you can find them on social media. And then Kelly, we'll circle back. We love all your dankness. So when you're back in action, I'll be there to support you and eat you. So thanks again for joining me, brother.
Dude, thank you. And I just want to stress, get a hold of us, sign up on our mailing list, and get a hold of us and let us know. Like right now we see that surge and demand for flour and bread in Boulder. We want to find out what Denver wants to. So feel free to hit us up if you guys are, if bread is a focus, if whatever, I'd love to hear from you guys as well. So email us at any of our infos, email me personally, whatever, Kelly at IE Hospitality. I'm throwing it out there. That's my,
Give me your cell phone number. Then we'll see how many listeners we really have.
I like that. I love Zoom calls. So if you guys want to Zoom every night.
Hey, we do virtual happy hour every day at 11 a.m.
I love it, bro. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to go down to Run for the Roses and check on Steven right now and see what he's doing. So
are they doing drinks on the?
I don't think they can right now. I don't think he's doing much. He's got some awesome programming though. He's got these they're doing a lot to get their bar out there right now. That's one of those guys that are just, that guy's not going to stop thinking about his next move. So I'm going to go check in with him.
Yeah.
Keep checking in with each other too. Everybody support the community, not just from a perspective of eating at their restaurant, but if you know some chefs and line cooks or whatever, they're at home, they've been laid off, just call them, say what up, get it, keep people engaged. Let's stay together as a community and us be there for each other right now in more ways than one.
For sure. Well, dude, I appreciate it. Go get yourself a nice libation and get home safely. Tell Erica I said hey.
Word. Peace, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Bye, guys.